Just 3 days before Christmas, UConn junior Amita Brima broke the middle finger of his right hand and had surgery 2 days later. It was projected that Brima wouldn't return for 6 to 8 weeks, but the center made his way back in 5. While the Ghana native has struggled with injuries so far this year, one of his focuses in the offseason was getting bigger and stronger, something that will hopefully keep him healthy for the remainder of the 2016 campaign.
Yeah, I had to get stronger from last year. But we're gonna play a lot of big opponents, and my strength is gonna help me play through contests and stuff. I had to eat a lot. Had to drink a lot of protein shakes and just live in the weight room. I had to make sure I was eating a lot and just make sure I'm working out and not getting out of shape.
Last season, Brima made a name for himself by blocking 121 shots. While that is still a major part of his game, he had goals and expectations heading into this season to help produce points on the offensive side of the court.
Yeah, I worked a lot on my 15-footer and just make sure I'm comfortable around the basket, and just with that I just have to make sure I'm more selective with the shots I try to go for, and just even when I can't block a shot, I just got to make sure I just distract it a little bit, and just it helps us to get easier fast breaks.
During his 11 games on the sidelines, he was clearly a vocal leader on the bench, contributing in any way he possibly could. Brima attributes some of the characteristics of his leadership style to the greats that paved the way before him.
Yeah, learning from Shabazz and Bolt, right, and just from the way how to lead the team, and just I had the opportunity to just learn from great guys.
A lot of people probably don't know him as a shooter like that, but I think he's definitely put that repertoire in his game where he can step out 15 feet, knock down a shot. Of course, we want him to really eat down in the low post. We don't want him to forget about that and be a elite shot blocker, but we want him to raise his rebounding up. We want him to average 7 to 8 rebounds and not 4 rebounds. We want him to continue to block shots. We want him to continue to do the things he do on the basketball court, be a dominator down in the low post. But I think a lot of people are going to be surprised when they see him knock down those 15-footers and those 17-footers that we're going to allow him to do this year.
Last season was a tough pill to swallow for the Huskies, being left out of the NCAA tournament after winning a national championship the season before. However, with Brima and a roster full of dangerous talent, Kevin Ollie and the Huskies aim for nothing less than a Final Four appearance in Houston at the beginning of April.
The talent is probably the most talented group I've coached, of course, but you know, some of those teams with Kimba and Shabazz, we had a real alpha dog that came in and just played every day, and you knew you can count on them when the times get tough. And that's what I'm really trying to see right now, who's going to be that alpha dog, that husky dog that we call it, to step up in those times. And, you know, we have to find that out, especially when it gets into March and April, because I can draw all the X's and O's up, but the players need to execute, and the players got to make plays when it comes down to tournament times. And that's what I'm going to allow my guys to do. You know, we just took a year off, and then hopefully we win another national championship. So that's what we're aspiring to, you know, but we at UConn, we want to be a great band of brothers. You know, we want to be a tight-knit group, and I think that allows us to win national championships, because there's going to be some ups and downs through every season. But if we can be elite teammates, elite people, and elite basketball players, I think that's going to allow us to win at a high rate. And then hopefully we put ourselves in an opportunity to win a national championship. And there's nothing better than walking up that ladder, cutting down the net. So we want to get back to feel that exuberance again.
Getting that feeling back again starts this week as they take on 2 tough conference opponents. First up, Temple, then Tulsa. UConn lost to both of these squads in their first meetings this season, so a chance to even up the series with both programs.